Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Luck of the Irish for EU4. So we've just switched to Protestant. That may or may not have made any sense at all, but we did it, so there's that. And we only have about 2 years to go until our truce is up with England. And then we're going to go smack them about a bit. September 13th, so we have less than 2 years. A bit concerned, possibly, that they are recovering faster than we are. Let's see. England has 12,000 troops, only 11,000 manpower. They have a huge force limit compared to us. But if they stay on 12,000, we might be able to take them. We have enough money right now. We've finished annexing Scotland, so we could start building troops up over here as well. We have full accepted cultures, I believe. Yes, we do. Scottish is accepted. Surprising. So let's see. Do any of these have any buildings? There's actually a buildings map mode, which I've never really spent any time on. It shows, I don't know. It doesn't show much. Dark green indicates that more buildings can be built. Light green indicates that fewer buildings can be built. It's not being very green, really. Anyway. So let's see. Can we make a few more units? Let's make a couple. Maybe some more artillery would be good. We have room for 4 more force limit. Why don't we just go crazy and have like a whole bunch of cannons behind our units? They cost the same amount everywhere, so it looks like we don't really have an advantage. We do have, they're a little bit less expensive here and here. So it looks like we actually have a training ground or something there. But let's go crazy. We're going to make 4 of them. No, we're not. We're going to make, yeah, we're going to make 4 of them and a Latin Knight. We're going to go 1 over our force limit in preparation for war with England. Meanwhile, we probably don't need full army maintenance, do we? Those are our revolt risk at. Actually, surprisingly low. Let's go park an army over there while we convert. 1.5% per month. Could be worse. We could even maybe... Yeah, we gotta keep that at full. What can we skimp on? Army maintenance? We could probably afford to skimp on army maintenance for just a little bit. Death of a merchant. The state needs the money, or use them as he would have. We could gain a theologian, an artist, or a philosopher. You know, money would be nice, but if we actually get lucky enough to get a theologian, I would just jump for joy. Theologian. We got a level 2 theologian! No, theologian's not what I wanted. I want the one that reduced, made it possible to convert better. What are these? That's an inquisitor. My mistake. Besides, he's level 2. We can't afford him. I guess we stick with Diplo Rep guy. Austria has just accepted peace with Bohemia. So what's going on in the Holy Roman Empire anyway? There's like things going on. Venice still exists. Looks like Styria was never formed. The Holy Roman Emperor is still on the first call. Still is Austria. Right? Yes. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with the Curia pop-ups anymore. That actually makes me quite happy. Those are annoying. Naturally, our expenses are going to skyrocket now that we've just built so much stuff. Salzburg has accepted peace. We're going to need to find a way to make some more money. Either via declaring war on somebody or... I don't know. But we need more money. How about that guy, England? Maybe we should attack him. September of next year. It's going to be a little while. Alright, let's take the light ships and have them go protect trade in this trade node here. We actually do not have that significant of an advantage. It's getting more significant, though, the more boats we throw at it. And we've got our navy in charge, so we might as well combine the 2 fleets. We have been informed by the commander of the guard that England is fabricating a claim. What a bastard. How dare they? I think it's also worth mentioning that I did just add my keyboard shortcuts mod, the updated version, to this mod, version 1.02. So I have new functionality, which is nice. Still doesn't affect the checksum, which is also nice. How's that conversion coming? Just about 5 more years. Cool. Well, clearly we can't sit around for 5 years waiting to convert one province, so we're going to have to convert it anyway. Castile is cordial. They're still the wrong religion. We're still allied with Castile. Might want to improve relations with them. And even though you are pissed off, I'm gonna improve relations with you. There's a chance, maybe, if we get them all the way up to like plus 200, they might not be an enemy. I don't have them rivaled. They have me rivaled. It's not very smart of them. They should be threatened, really. We should probably guarantee them as well, just to guarantee that once that truce goes up, that England doesn't try to attack them. So let's actually do that. We'll bring back our guy from Castile for a moment. Still bleeding money. Ugh, if we do have a rebellion, it's going to be brutal. Actually, with that many troops there, the rebellion risk is really low. And it's only 10 military power. We could just make the problem go away. Look, really am surprised how low the revolt risk is in our provinces. We only have the one spot, and that's because we're converting it. It's fantastic. This seems good. Yeah, naval morale plus, yeah, we like it. How are we doing on ideas? We only need one more to get the extra leader without upkeep and reduced advisor costs. 2 more for foreign nationals, including increasing our diplomatic reputation. Renew that guy. If we really get desperate for money, we'll just fire this guy. He doesn't really matter. He doesn't do anything for us, except for give us diplo power. We could always get diplo power a little bit slower. I think money is the bigger deal for us at this point. Yes, so Wales, we want to guarantee you. So if England tries to attack you the second after the truce is up, we'll be fine. Our royal marriage with France is now over. So we have our royal marriage with Denmark. They're Protestant, we're Protestant, we should be allies. Interesting, they don't consider Castile to be a great power? Interesting. Well, Denmark, you're totally my buddy now. Don't we have that as a mission? Yes, sweet. An alliance with Denmark. You're totally being occupied by Lithuania, Muscovy, Poland, all that stuff. But it's okay. We'll be friends later when you're not dead. What are you working on? Making Wales like us? Okay. That seems reasonable. We're clearly not going to guarantee Denmark, because that's, well, maybe, I mean, we're allies, so isn't it the same thing? It's like a free opinion. We can improve relations with them quite a bit longer. Yeah, I think we do just fire this guy. Tired of you. Go away. They've got their claim on Wales, so I could easily see them attacking right away. Our truce is up very shortly here, September 13th. Fairly certain we dissolve their alliance with Muscovy, so yep, it's just Provence, which will definitely not take over as the war leader like Muscovy did. And the question is, how big is their army? England has 12 regiments. They do have that like 5-6 or 6-5 or whatever the hell crazy powerful guy that it was. We're over our force limit on both sides, which is part of the reason why we're spending so much. Over the force limit, not bad. Okay. So let's see. You know what? If we were to declare war on them, what we should do is declare war on Wales. Shouldn't we? I don't know. I want one where we can get a ticking war score for sure. That's the big thing. Okay, diplomatic tech cost goes down. And England is now allied with France. Oh, you little bastard. Hey, France. Don't you dare. So you're saying that if I declare war on England now, that France is going to get involved? Crap. And neither of my allies will join. If I were to declare war on Wales, then England would defend them, take over as the war leader, call in France. France is not happy with me because I dishonored their alliance. Whoops. Well, let's settle for an embargo. And now they've embargoed me. Okay, this can work. This is good. Now we actually, I'm not too worried about France, right? How many boats does France have? Heavy ships, heavy ships. France has 8 heavies. We have 10. No, we don't have 10. We have 9. We have the same amount of boats. But we have a 2-1 commander, and we have, like, all of the naval ideas that make our guy awesome. Right? We have bonus morale. He's not like on... Oh, he is on level 9. Please don't tell me he's built new ships. What happens from level 7 to level 9, aside from the new ships? No more trade efficiency. He does have 0.2 advantage in morale. Oh dear. Well, we'll just maintain the blockade. We've got that ally. Claim our rival's province, gain some military power. Improve the defenses in Lothian. It's actually not a bad idea, considering we're probably going to go to war with him. But let's do the claim first, because I want military power. Alright, so we need a diplomat to come and fabricate some claims. On... what was it called? Northumberland. Alright. Now the National Revolt Risk guy, he's level 2. It really doesn't matter. There's no way we can consider a level 2. We're actually just going to have to hold off on actually declaring war for a little bit and focus on trying to achieve some religious unity. And at some point, we might be able to do some stuff. And we're not losing that much money. We do owe 28 ducats, though. If we just had a few more boats, I'd be willing to go head-to-head with France. How many boats does England have? England just has 5. You know what? If I could blow up France's fleet... by having the entire navy in the right spot at the right time, my land forces, I think, could probably take England. Maybe. I'm just really concerned about that really good advisor that they have. Worst case scenario, we just run them across the Strait crossing again. Okay. Let's combine our navy and see if we can put it in a position where we can declare war on England. France will honor the call and we can blow up some of their ships. It's kind of cheaty. Not cheaty really, but Austria has a new dude. It's going to improve their authority. I'm just thinking if there's any way we can separate. If we isolate France's fleet, then I know we can win. There's his 8 heavies. See, what we would have to do is revoke the embargo of England, gain the trade dispute again. France just has some lights here. We would need to blow up more than just their 8, I think. My ships should be able to win. I'm almost positive. Almost positive. But I'm still a little bit nervous. France wouldn't take over as the war leader, would they? They might. That's what's scary about it. Should we risk it? Is it worth the risk? Wales is still being guaranteed. No, it's not worth it. But we will keep our whole fleet together just in case somebody declares war on us. We're going to protect trade in London. We're going to re-embargo England. And it's a good thing. Should have had that army stay there, actually. And we're going to waste some manpower. Our maintenance is kind of low, so our military, what's it called, is not very high. Morale. I swear, Wales, if you don't stop being my rival, I'm going to kill you. Pomerania has embraced Protestant. Protestant is like sweeping the country. The nation of Denmark, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Swedish reconquest of Skane. This is a defensive war. Sweden is allied with Poland and Muscovy. Sounds like we're going to end up at war with Poland and Muscovy. Okay. So nothing to worry about land-wise. I believe that Denmark would give us their naval range, so we could safely go in there. We have a huge naval supremacy thing right now anyway. I don't know that I actually want to go and... Sweden is allied with Poland, but they didn't call them in. Or they haven't yet. Defensive calls do go out faster than offensive calls. That might be why. Let's wait a few days and see. Deficit spending. Yep, okay, so Poland did not join the war. There is a navy there. Let's go blow it up. Send the ships! Go get them. Always looking for an excuse to blow up a few boats. Maybe even capture a couple. If we lose one or two, I'm not going to be too upset. And we've claimed that. Okay. Arrival of a rival. Make Brabant like us. Brabant. They believe we're heretics. That'd be pretty difficult. I think we'll hold off for now. And unfortunately we are not getting any kind of increased range from Denmark. They're not... We would have to ask for fleet basing rights, I think. Two ducats a month. Nah. Back to protecting trade in London, then it is. You're on your own, Denmark. If you're not going to give me free fleet basing. Bah. Good luck. Meanwhile, we are converting that one province, so... What else can we really do aside from wait? Let's try again. Quartermaster, that doesn't help us much. He's probably going to see us coming. When we get to Kattegat, if he tries to run, which he is, we'll be there one day late. We're going to disband these two and then re-rally and hope that our lights... Yes, our lights will catch him. No, they didn't. Damn. But we're close. He'll get out on the 8th. We will get there on the 3rd. There we go. Send an advanced fleet forward to catch him. We did lose a couple ships. What did we lose? We lost 3 lights because they went forward first. But we gained 10 prestige, they lost some prestige. We also gained quite a bit of navy tradition, so did they. But they picked up lots of war exhaustion. And we've pretty much done our part. Let's go back to protecting trade in London. And we could go blockade, but he's not going to give us military access. Besides, Muscovy is going to come siege everything he owns. So that's fine. Our individual war score is nothing. So we're just kind of hanging out in the war. We honored the call. What does he want? I mean, come on. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. In the next video, hopefully we will be able to somehow finagle a better alliance than France, and England will no longer be able to ally France. That's so weird that they became friends. I mean, come on. I guess that's what happens when you backstab France. So what we need is we need Castile to get into a war with France. And then that way Castile will deal with the French army, and their navy plus my navy would work. Out of curiosity, if I declared war on this, Castile would not. Just hypothetically, who are your rivals? Aragon, France, Austria. If I were to declare war on France, you would join. Okay, let's try to find an excuse to go to war with France. I'll see you in the next video, though. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.